Hello everyone, today is your favorite kitty here, the Alpha Kitty, and today I'm gonna do some late night talk while I make the characters in my stories. So I'm gonna do two characters each from my story, and I'm gonna talk about them while talking about also stuff I'm dealing with, I guess. So let's jump right into it. So first, I'm gonna make Riley from my Wild One story because why not? She's a kitty, and I got mods just to make her. So Riley more. So Riley, she's a very complicated girl. I made her just to be like me, just so I could figure out who I am actually. Because I made her in middle school. Actually, I made her in elementary. She was like, I guess. I'm not gonna make them into occult sims, even though I can. The Rayleigh's everything, so making her a cult sim would just be. Anyway, yeah, for me, I made Riley in elementary school. I already knew what she looked like, her eyes and everything, and it was back when I was a huge anime nerd, so she doesn't have like natural hair color or anything like that. Since I made her back when. Actually, cute with brown hair though. I'm not gonna lie. um, wait. Let me actually do the eye color. I mean the hair color. And there you go, Riley. Yeah, look cute already. Anyway, release.
For Mo.
Little skinny
Mm-hmm.
child. Anyways, yeah, so I made her back when I was in elementary school, and then she just evolved from then. Her outfit changed a lot,
Shifiba.
her style and everything. I mean, her favorite color. Oh, her favorite color was pink. She has red eyes. I'm trying to make it where it's better. Red eyes than what I have. Actually, let me just. Got mods for a reason. Red to yellow eyes would be better. Yeah, because she's also a werewolf, so yellow eyes is a given. Yeah, yeah. And then Riley would have blah, 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 stuff in her hair. Not stuff in her hair. She would have brown streaks in her hair. Black streaks in her hair. Only because of her demon side. Because her hair does change black when she becomes full demon. Which we haven't got to yet. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Yeah, her style, as you can see, her style evolved. She was just gonna be a hybrid, which was just a vampire, half werewolf. But then it changed over time where she was just like I put her in so many different stories that I just kept on adding on to her being a hybrid. Like there was one story where she was just a goddess, and then there was one story where she was just a demon. And since I put her in a story like that, I was like, man, why don't I make her like all five things? A witch, a vampire, a werewolf, a goddess, and a demon all into one. And it just became like that. Like it just became like that. That she was five things at once. Anyway, she's not overpowered. I would never make an overpowered character because that's just boring. Like, you know how when you're like having a character when you're playing a game and they're like OP from like they're not OP from the start. They're built up to become OP. Yeah, for Riley, she's OP from the start, but she has like limitations to her. First of all, she can't control her demon side, so she never uses it because she becomes a completely different person in her demon side. Like her, she doesn't even call herself Riley anymore. It's more like Rose. And then in her goddess side, she's another completely different person. She doesn't even call herself Riley anymore as well. Her name is like a more of a goddess name, like Liliana. No, not Liliana. More like Serenity. Her name is Serenity as a goddess. Actually, I'm working on the name. Maybe Serenity. Yeah. No. 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 I want it to be an L name so she can be like, I call myself Lucy for short. If you can't say it, just call me Lucy. Because that's supposed to be her goddess name, Lucy. But I want it to be more sounding like a actual goddess name before she'd be like, oh yeah, I'm just Lucy. But it's like some hard pronounced name, and then she's like, if you can't say it, just say Lucy, because I'd rather go like that than be called, Riley or Rose. First of all, I hate Rose, and second of all, I'm not Riley. I'm a goddess from goddess powers that Ares gave me, who is my father, since Ares kidnapped her when she was like 5 years old. And yeah, so Riley was born and raised in the underworld with her grandfather, Lucifer, who was supposed to kill her when she was younger. Kill her when she was younger? That's not the right term. Um, he wanted to use her as a weapon when she was younger. Her mom didn't approve, but the god, the demon, supposed to have his way, her grandfather. So he was like, you either do my bidding, or if you want to live with her lousy father up in the demon world, then you could up in the human world, which her mother wanted to do. They were like, you'll leave her to me. So by the time Riley turned like 1 years old, she went with Lucifer to live with him because her mom really wanted to be with her father, even though her father was only designed to make an offspring of Riley to be powerful. The only reason why Lucifer allowed her mother to be with him was to make Riley, who is powerful. I think I'm only gonna do the everyday outfits with them. Just the everyday outfits though? Uh, I mean, yeah. Yeah. It's alright. Riley. So, yeah. So, at 2 years old, Riley went to live with her grandfather, Lucifer. After, on her 5th birthday, when Riley could kind of think for herself, she wanted to be with her mother. She's like, I know she's like, I know my mom went to the human world to live with father. I want to live with her. Lucifer, thinking that maybe seeing her mother would get her off his back for a little bit before so he can properly control her and make her into the weapon he wants to make her, he decided to, like, why not? I'll let you go see your mother. So he sends her So he sends her down into the human world just to meet her mother. And then Ares was like, Zeus wanted a weapon, sent Ares to make a weapon, find a weapon or something, so they could destroy the Norse gods since they're at war with them. And
Hmm.
then Ares was like, alright, whatever. So he looks at the human world, seeing if they have like new weapons or something cool, like a bomb or something that they could defeat the gods with. And then he sees that Riley, he sends a powerful presence, and then he spots Riley, 5 years old, already in like
Mm-hmm.
already almost to like the werewolf camp because so Ares watched her from afar as she answers the werewolf camp and everything. Her mother was excited, showing
Haha.
her around to like every werewolf, being like, "This is my daughter." Of course, the werewolves don't like her because she's not one of them. She's barely even a werewolf. So they were like, "Oh, she's part werewolf. That's disgusting," and stuff like that. But they didn't say that to her mother's face because they all know her mother could kill them in like one snap of her finger or something. So they just like played along and was like, "Oh, that's your daughter. She's so adorable. Wow. Great. Is she joining the pack? That's wonderful. Wow." And then little Jason took a liking to her, was like, "Oh my god, that's your daughter? She's so pretty. I wonder." And then little Riley was like, "Hi." And he was like, "Hi, Riley." And, for the whole day, Jason just, like, decided to play with Riley and have fun with her. Then night came, and then Riley went to sleep. Her mother left her in her room, and then that's when Ares decided to take her, without anybody knowing, without any witnesses. And then Riley just disappeared. Only
Huh.
Lucifer knew who took her and was like, "You know what? I want to see how this plays out." He always was just he doesn't care about her safety at all or anything. Even though his powerful weapon like got taken, he was like, "Oh, I want to see what the gods are gonna do with it." So Ares tells Zeus like she's powerful, everything. Like
Huh.
she's a werewolf, she's a witch, she's a demon, and a vampire in one. Isn't that
Oh.
crazy? And then Zeus was like, "Yeah, this could be a powerful weapon against the Norse gods." But she's can't kill a god without being a god. And Ares was like, you're right. So Ares gave her god powers. So on top of already being powerful, he gave her god powers to defeat Norse gods. And so Ares trained her night and day to be a powerful weapons to fight against the gods. And once Riley turned 15 years old, she was like,
Hmm.
I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want to be a puppet to like fight the gods. So she rebelled against Ares and they got into a huge argument. So Ares sent her to Zeus to straighten her out. Zeus was like, if you don't want to kill the Norse gods, do you want to make peace with them? And she was like, how would I do that? And Zeus was like, well, I'm not gonna tell you that. It's either you
Huh.
agree to help me make peace with them, or you slaughter them all. And she was like, "All right, I'll I want to make peace with them. I don't want to kill anybody." So he's like, "Okay, deal." And so Zeus was like, "You have to marry the Odin's adoptive son." And she was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, since you want to make peace with them, I want you to marry Odin's adopted son. And then we could just, like, bridge the gap between us and them, and nobody has to get killed." So Riley, not really interested in love or anything like that, she was like, you know what? Why don't you just can you just send me to the human world so I can just live with my mom and stuff, and I don't have to deal with that?
Hmm.
So Sis was like, you know what? I'll send you to your grandfather, and you can ask him whatever you want. So he makes a portal to hell, and then Riley was like, I never really want to go back there, but if it means getting to see my mom, I'll do it. She walks through the portal, then talks to Lucifer again, and was like, "Grandfather, I want to go back to. I'm been kidnapped and everything." And he's like, "Yeah, I know. And now you have God powers, which makes you more powerful. So you can be a more powerful weapon for me." And she's like, "I just want to live with mom. I don't really want to talk about this right now." And he was like, "Your mother's dead, but fine. You can live in her stead." And she was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I killed her. She was not working for me. And she really loved
Hmm.
your father and stuff, and I didn't really care for him or her, so I decided to kill her." And so Riley, devastated, he sent her to her mother's cabin, which he decided to let leave. Ooh. If I can talk, that would be great. He decided to leave a caretaker to take care of Riley because her mother's dead. Riley barely remembers her mother anyways, so it's great that she doesn't know what her mother looks like or who her mother is. And it's great for the devil to
Ooh.
control her more, lying to her, saying her mother's dead. And so she was like, you know what? Whatever. And that's how she meets like Hannah and Maya, and then they become friends. I mean, does she wants to be a does she wants to look for her soulmate? Yeah, she doesn't like. I think this is more Riley achieving inner peace because she just wants to be a normal human girl, and that's not in the heart of her card. She just wants to be left alone and everything. Anyways, people are not supposed to know supernatural exists, so when she has a thing for humans, like a lot. She dated one not too long ago.
Ah. Yes, la becanoy. Oh,
But
me
he
foi.
decided when she told him that she was like the most powerful being on earth, he rejected her and decided to leave. And she wasn't supposed to let any human know because they have to be killed if they know. But she decided to leave him alive, even though she told everyone that she killed him because humans are not supposed to know. Riley doesn't like
Oh.
listening to the
Ye bow.
Riley doesn't like listening to the rules at all. So she would always do something that wasn't in the rules. More like a rule breaker. Hmm.
Bo be neff. Oh, Nubu.
And yeah, that's Riley. She has a complicated story and a complicated history, and there's more things I want to touch up and talk about with her, but it's I haven't got too far in the story to tell them yet because there's a lot of secrets. She wants to be in love. She doesn't want to find true love, but she does want someone to love her for just her. Because she never had a great childhood where someone wanted who loved her. She only
Oh.
briefly remembered her mother loves her, but since her mother is quote unquote dead and not alive, there it's just, hard for her to have anybody on her side. She has great friends. She does. She considers Jason, Maya, Hannah, Jake as her friends. Jake is a it's a something. He's something. She doesn't really consider him as a friend since he tries to flirt with her and every other girl every which way. Reason why Maya calls him a womanizing vampire and hates him. Well, quote unquote, hates him. It's just that, really? With her cute little freckles, because I love that she has freckles. Really, just,
Oh.
she just doesn't know how to feel about anything or anyone. And she doesn't know who she can trust or who she can't. And now she's 17, almost turning 18, going to senior year of high school, where she never been to school before. But she decided to go because she wanted to know what a human school was like. And that's when she met up with a witch named Amber who's dating a human
Oh.
named Alex. And more so is that, she's trying to see how it all plays out. Since she is curious about the world and people around her and people who actually does break the rules. She's more or less curious and interested. And she's happy to be in the human world more than being in hell or being in Mount Olympus with the gods. Because she doesn't like to be used as a weapon. More on so of people in Riley's story and Riley's life right now.
Oh, Lavoy Mabiza.
Yes, yes. Let's go on to a more person who's I can't say curious about Riley. I mean, they're really just, what can I say about this person? They're more or less more of a neutral zone. They don't care what happens to somebody, what doesn't happen to somebody. They're just chilling. And that person is my favorite boy. We're gonna say boy, because he is a male. My favorite person, Alex. Now, Alex, he was always my favorite for more than one reason. Um, he's curious. He's curious about the world, and he wants to uncover its mysteries, if it has any. Uh, or also on the left, or tanned. I don't know. I just always love putting my braces on Sims. It's something I like. Anyways, my boy Alex, not a supernatural
Whoa,
being
Boragami.
or character. He's more on the tougher side of things. Yeah.
Hmm.
One thing you gotta know with me, I love flannels. And I put them on my characters because I think everybody looks good in flannels. Like, you can never go wrong with flannels.
Oh.
It's like a neutral thing. Anyway, that's what I'm looking for Alex. So Alex, he's dating a witch that he doesn't know it's a witch, but he's dating Amber. He he's a more complicated character though. He
Yanifebo
only dated
Lushoka.
Amber. You're not a cowboy. Stop it. He only dated Amber. My boy Alex. He only dated Amber. His full name is Alexander. Alexander, if I can spell. Alexander Hudson. He only
Huh?
dated Amber because his father would never approve of that. His father is a really big deal around people, but that's all. Alex has a hard life. He's the one that wants to find his one true soulmate, though. Alex wanted to love people for love, but his father was about to force him into a marriage. So his father was like, if you can find someone who truly loves you and you can get with on your own, then you don't have to do this arranged marriage. So that's why, so he tried to find someone he would like in his class. And then when Amber joined this school, he was like, oh, she's really pretty and really cute. And he tried to get with her. He tried a lot, but
Hmm.
she became popular fast. And Amber doesn't like humans like that, like Riley would. She's not
Ah.
someone who would go for a human. She would love to date someone who's in her league, which she didn't think Alex was at the time. But after a class field trip, she changed her mind after he was really
Ah.
sweet with her.
Yab ya. Shimane.
No, he's not
Darboing Flimma.
moody. He's also a loner. He's keep to himself unless he's like in love, I guess. Very awkward too.
Oof. Yeah. Creasel.
Awkward? No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him awkward. He's very charming. Yeah, he's more
Hey.
like that.
Hey. Hishanoi. Hmm.
No, I wouldn't call him
Haha.
artistic. He's very creative, though. Let's say that. Creative. Where's that again? Um, I used to know where every essence traits were. Not aspirations. I used to know where every traits were. Let's say it
Oh,
creatively gifted.
Tinkle. Very nice.
Alex
Mwah. Oh.
is great at everything. I'm not gonna lie. Every artsy thing, he's great at. Creative writing, like painting. He gets it from his father. He's lived in a very talented family. His mom and his dad are very talented people. His father's not famous, but is infamously a big deal. And that's why he was about to give a arranged marriage to Alex because he wanted the creative traits to keep going through the family. He was about to select the suitor that was also creatively talented for Alex to date. But Alex wants to be with someone that he can truly love and truly connect with. And when he told the story to Riley of how he fell in love with Amber, he doesn't know if she is the one. Because Riley doesn't know who the one for her is. But yeah, he was only cold towards Riley in the beginning because he knows how jealous his girlfriend can get. Like anybody that Alex talks to, like any girl that she does not know well or she does not like, she can get super jealous. But Alex doesn't want his girlfriend to hurt anybody, so he'd rather be closed off to all girls instead of having Amber be like, how dare you like talk to my man or something and would push somebody down or, like make their life a living hell. So Alex, to be nice to Riley, quote unquote nice, he decided to like distance himself from her, not talk to her, or whatever. And then they got stuck on a group project together, which is why he decided to calm Amber down when she found out that him and Riley had to work together. Off the bat, Amber does not know like Riley because, one, she knows she's very powerful, and two, she does not like how Riley has more like. Since Riley is also a magic user for being a goddess, a demon, and a witch combined, Riley is more powerful, very much more powerful than Amber is, and Amber trained hard to become powerful, since she is the most powerful witch in her clan. Her coven. Her covenant. And since Amber is a Greenwood, Greenwoods are supposed to be the most high-ranking, powerful witches ever. Why Amber goes to school? That's a story for another day if I make her in The Sims also. I'm just doing two people right now from my two different stories, so I might do Amber and Jason in the next one. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, so that's why Alex was very nice to her when they were doing the group project alone together because, first of all, Amber wouldn't know. And second of all, he knows he's gonna get killed or she's gonna get killed by Amber because they decided to accidentally. He accidentally stayed long at her house when they had a date. But he's gonna say some ridiculous thing like, "Oh, I just went home and fell asleep on accident. I forgot. I'm sorry. We had a date or whatever." But he wants to tell her the truth, Amber the truth, but he doesn't want anybody to get hurt or she'd be mad at somebody. But yeah, Alex is just, a sweet dude overall. Once you get to know him, he only acts a jerk because his girlfriend. But yeah, later on he'll probably become friends with Riley. Who knows? We'll see. Now to my other story, Downfall, one of my favorite stories right now because I never wrote a scary story in my life before. This is the first time I'm doing like strictly not romantic, more of a horror, more of a thriller kind of story, So let's go with Moon. And she doesn't have a last name because we didn't do last names for them. Because not really people know you. I wonder if I should give Moon short hair or long hair. I did this face for all my Sims because something, I don't know. She's more on a She's also tan. No, I mean, she's on the sun a lot, so she's more tan. Yeah, like this. And let me tell you, she's got these beautiful, beautiful greenish blue eyes. Greenish blue brownish eyes. I never really made Moon before, so I don't really know what I want to do. Like, I want to give her short hair because, you know, zombie apocalypse, but they live fine, so she probably grew her hair out. Like, back in the day, her hair was probably like, short. I don't know which kind of short hair she would have, but I need to find it. So first I'm gonna put her with short hair. That's cool. It's probably that one hair. So first, yeah, I'm gonna put her with short hair, and then I'm gonna show you with her with long hair. Because she now lives comfortable and lavishly.
Oh, Charky.
She more on the chunkier shade. She more on the chunky thing. She's like average. She's a little stronger than most though.
I'll do.
Yeah, I know. Rebecca, you're so cute. Anyway.
Ooh.
I'm gonna show you. Also, when she was. I would wear that in the zombie apocalypse. Not something like that, but something like kind of like that. Anyway, no. I need to find jeans. Her ripped jeans. Ripped things for the win. Wait, is this because I downloaded that one pack, the Tannin pack? Okay. I was wondering why there's so many pants here. I was like, why is there star pants? Because I downloaded the new pack that came out also. These are not the pants I'm talking about, but they would look cute on her. I'm not gonna lie, she would look cute in anything. I found the pants in the last stuff. Here they are. She wears these pants, but let me change the top because that is not what she wears. Though she does look cute. I also wrote in the story that she wore a flannel because even Riley wears a flannel around her wrist. Flannels for the win! I like flannels too much. I need to stop making my character wear them, but they look so cute with like flannels and combat boots and just like ripped jeans. Literally what my characters all wear, like flannels, some type of flannel on them. Anyway, Moon. Flannels for the win. She would not wear that though. Her arms are too exposed. So this is when like the zombie apocalypse were more active. So, as we know, Moon was a college girl.
Ooh.
She was in college, like her second year of college, because she goes to a 4-year university. She was in her second year, and she was going good. Like, she was, well, kind of going good. She wasn't big in the college scene. I don't know how to explain it. She was bored. She was bored out of her mind. She didn't really want to go to college, but she knew she had to work and make her family proud because her family wanted her to go to college, obviously. They wanted her to get a good job, have a good life, so she did it for her family. But the thing is, she didn't expect that in her second year, in the middle of her second year, a zombie apocalypse was gonna happen. And then she gets bit. She gets bit during the zombie apocalypse. And then she's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. But we all know she doesn't die. She's actually technically immune. It's probably because all she ate as a college student. We all know college students. It's probably because she only ate like ramen her whole life. Kidding. Anyways, kids, I promise you, if you only eat ramen, you would not turn into you will not be zombie proof. You would just be um well, you just won't be zombie proof. So this is Rebecca with short hair. Lovely. She is so cute. Change the boots now. She mostly wears combat boots. She does not wear something so yeehawish. Is that racist? Someone told me that's not racist because I'll cry. That's racist. Um. So, yeah. Those are so cute though. I'm not gonna lie. It's not something I should wear, but it's so cute.
Ooh.
Also, I make all my character wear boots because boots for the win, obviously. Something like this. Yeah, something like this. Anyway, Rebecca, that's his Moon. Not Rebecca, Moon. Sorry, Rebecca's a different character. Another character from the same story with Riley. She also has brown hair, so it confuses me. I mean, would hair be dark brown? It's like a whitish brown. No, more dark hair probably. Brunette. Anyway, Moon. She became immune. I'm still working on why she's immune. Like I have different reasons why she's immune, but I'll pick one soon. But yeah, she's the first immune. She's not totally immune. I mean, she can still change people into zombies just by like fighting them, kissing them, swapping spit with them, swapping any kind of bodily fluid. Like if she had a cut on her arm and someone else had a cut on her arm and she like put those two together, they would turn into a zombie. So she's still infected. She's just not fully affected like any zombie would. And only the people that they found her bitten are the only people that know that she's alive. But she's a great artist, by the way. She writes her thoughts down and everything, and she would make great at something. Also a great leader too. She's mentally gifted, let's say.
How I know.
I mean, she did make a whole civilization. I mean, anyway, yeah, they were confused of how she was still alive and not a zombie.
Oh, Lucas.
But
Yifta May.
yeah, Moon. Also mentally gifted because she's good at killing zombies. Like she's the best at killing zombies. Anyway, yeah. So Moon somehow became like immune, somehow immune, and then she's alive. She's clearly alive, and she's clearly can do anything. Not anything. She decided that she didn't want to live in fear of zombies, and she is a zombie, and she can hear zombies and talk to them. I mean, she never really talked to them, because it's a boring conversation to her, because all they're talking about is food and eat, and that's all they say, and flesh and other things like that. So obviously, she wouldn't talk to the zombies, because boring conversation.
Ah.
Yeah, but she keeps the her safe haven safe and everything because she's good at killing zombies. But she doesn't. She feel bad because she knows there's still people in there, and that's why she doesn't really kill them. Kill them. But she knows, and when it's a push and shove situation, she would kill them. But she's so careful of letting. She's good at reading people also. So that's why she's so careful when letting people into her camp, knowing if they're gonna kill someone or not, because she doesn't want to let murderers in camp. And you know how the world's going on now, like there's a lot of people who want to kill and just rob and steal and stuff like that, and people just want to break things down then let it build up. Like if every human like band together instead of killing each other in a zombie apocalypse, they'll probably have best chance of survival because they can think more than a zombie and they can kill more than a zombie can. But some people just like to see the world burn. And then there's cultists, so you don't want to be in where cultists are. So crazy. Anyways, so that's why she's confused about Eclipse, because first of all, he's like, you can't have a moon without the eclipse. And he's hard to read for her. Like, she knows she's scared of him, and she knows she shouldn't let him inside the camp. But he's that unpredictable that she lets him inside the camp anyways because she needs to keep an eye on him. Like, she is definitely terrified, but she doesn't know his true intention, and that's what scares her even more. To let him leave and be out in the world, she doesn't know what he is capable of. He might come back and do something to harm her for letting him go and not stay in their safe haven. So she just lets him be and lets him do what he wants because she doesn't want anybody to get hurt because of her actions of not letting someone in. The only reason why he's in the camp. Let's see. Yeah, just like that. She's prettier too. She's not a huge on makeup. I just like that eyeshadow on all my Sims. She would touch up on makeup here and there. This is before. Bleh, I need to take it off though. This has to be her before, you know, during before she was like. When she was in, this is pre her before the zombie apocalypse. I mean, not before the zombie apocalypse. This is her during the zombie apocalypse before her safe haven was very much safe. She was out there killing zombies. She didn't want them to grab her hair or anything. But now that she's safe, let's make her when she was safe now. Yeah, but after she built it from the ground of what did I just say? But now that she builds from the ground up and have a safe haven, she let her hair grow out and everything. Because she lost long hair. It's just not something that she usually wears because of the whole zombie apocalypse thing. No. I never made moves before, so I don't know what kind of hairstyle would give her. Let me look at my mods. Um, 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 I mean, mm, I mean that. Uh, oh, actually, I like the thing in the back. This is probably more of Becca's hairstyle. She probably grow her hair like this, you know, or like this actually.
Uh-huh.
Actually, this is probably more Rebecca. Yeah, yeah. She looks cuter like this. Yeah, so that's probably more Rebecca in her style of hair. I don't even know what I said. Anyway, so yeah, she let her hair grow out. She decided to change up her outfit because, you know, why would she stay in the thing that reminds her of how she almost died? Because that's not scary at all. She probably, her favorite color is blue. She'll probably wear something blue. Hmm. Or purple. No, her favorite color is blue. She will wear a blue ribbon. Reminds me of Belle now. Yeah, but yeah. Decided to change the flannel. Can't really have all my characters in flannels. She's only decided to change it because it reminds her of how she died and everything. She's more into the leather jacket scene now. Because it's hard to bite through leather. I mean, and she just thinks she looks so cool in leather, so I mean, who doesn't? To be honest, who doesn't? Like, if she never lived in the zombie apocalypse before, anyway, she will probably have something on, like, probably something like this on, or something like. I know there was this really cute top that she would probably wear if she wasn't in the zombie apocalypse, like something like this. This color though. Or something in this. But since she is, she would not wear that. Actually, would I make her wear a letter? Mm, we'll see. Actually, there is this one outfit that she will probably wear that is not leather during the zombie apocalypse. If I find that one first, I'll put it on her. If I don't, then. And if I find a good leather shirt, then I'll put that on her instead. Anyway, so. Oh, this. Blue is her favorite color.
Ooh.
Anyway, she's probably wearing this with different bottoms. I'm really thinking about it. Makes me want to change the shirt. I'm really thinking about it.
Ah.
Definitely not wearing that. Probably wearing this. Most likely. With the boots. With the boots. Probably wearing those high heel boots for real though. Thinking like she looks so skinny, Ozzy. She is a little bit on the healthy side. She been eating too much now. It's all the ramen she consumed. The ramen packets that she only eats. I mean, they're living it up in her safe haven, so there's like good food. They hunt for deer and stuff like that. They have good food. She's actually made. She's about to make like in the story when I make her expand more of her safe haven, they're gonna start bringing back popcorn and stuff like that. Like slowly, it's gonna build into more. Like she finds people that know how to make candy, like nachos, popcorn, stuff like that, and she'll slowly start bringing back humans in the colonies. And then there's gonna be more humans than zombies, and we'll just see how it works out. But yeah, Moon is more of a well-respected person among people because of how she built a safe haven for everyone. And since she did that, everyone respects and loves her.
Holy Onea, Lorray.
And now we're on to Eclipse. Did I spell Eclipse right? I don't think I did. Eclipse. There's no L there. Eclipse? Pretend I spelled it right, people, because I really don't know. So, Eclipse is an enigma to a lot of people. Um, everybody's probably wondering why is he here? What's he doing here? What is he even doing here? Why is he even trying to be here? So, Eclipse, with his beautiful green eyes. Um, Skin color's more like this. Yeah. No. No. Skin color's more like this. Okay, so anyway. Eclipse and his cute little freckles. No. Those are not his cute little freckles. I'll find it. Eclipse is a strange one. Very much an enigma. He patronizes Moon a lot. And that's why Moon doesn't know how to handle it, because she doesn't know what he wants. Eclipse toys with her. He doesn't care what happens to her. He doesn't really care about anybody but himself and his self benefits. Whatever he benefits from. However he benefits from it. Anyway, I can't really say much about him since he's supposed to know about him little. But I can tell you his background, most of it. Eclipse lived in a world where he didn't have to worry about anyone or anything in his way. I don't know how to say that. Swear when I say it, huh? Let's see. His hair is whiter than hers. Yeah, Eclipse lived in a world where he didn't have to worry about like anyone or anything. All he had to do was worry about himself and stay out of trouble. And that's what he did. He worried about himself and he stayed out of trouble. This is probably most like his hair, I guess. I mean, I guess. No, this is probably most like his hair. Yeah. Yeah. He didn't really have to, like, his father was absent when he was a kid and his mother died of sickness, so he was an orphan. He grew up as an orphan, but he was fascinated by guns and arrows and all, like, anything you can use to, like, come back. Anything you can use to, I don't know, kill somebody. I don't know how to put it in words. But yeah, he didn't mind that. So he used what he learned to, like, modify and improve. Like, his first gun was a BB, and he modified it to, like, actually shoot real bullets. Like, he was that good. He was that much of a genius. I think this is better for him. Yeah. He wears glasses, yeah. And so he was that much of a genius. He whipped fear. No, probably like more like this. That man has ass for days, bro. He could. Anyways.
Oh.
Um. So yeah, he just decided to chill out. Chill out. I don't even know what I was saying. He they didn't allow him to stay in the orphanage because they were literally terrified of this man. I can't say what he did, but they're literally put him in a psych ward at one point. And when he got out, because they couldn't really convict him, because they didn't really have anything on him that could convict him of anything, just let him live a normal life, and he decided to be in foster care. One home, he was jumping from homes to homes because they did not feel safe with him in their house. Like, people are like, well, yeah, let's let him in. Let's take him. He probably is like having a tough life, and then once they take him in, they're like, oh, we don't want him anymore, and everyone's confused why. So he started like living on his own, when he turned 18, he could live on his own, and that's what he decided to do. By the way, Lynn is like, Lynn probably got in college when she was 19. So, second year, 20, 21. Lynn's 22. Lynn's 22, so he's like 25. 3 years older than her. So everyone's like, "Oh, you're giving him back," and they were like, "Yeah, we don't feel safe with him in the house," and nobody knows why. So when he was 18, he decided to live on his own because he can legally live on his own now. He was 18, adult. So he got like a job, and he had that job for a while. He never did anything shady in front of them. He never did anything that would arouse suspicions of him. And so that's why he was in that job for a long time. And since he had enough money, he wanted to buy guns, but they wouldn't let him buy a gun without a permit. So that's why he was at a sporting store with like guns in it, looking at them, but couldn't buy them because he didn't have a license. But he knew, since he modified his BB gun when he had at the time couldn't shoot real bullets. He knows how to modify guns. He had like a lot of BB guns, but he really wanted a real gun. And he knows if he tries to go get a license for them, they would never allow him to have a license, and he'll get them revoked at some point in time. Because he knows himself too well, and he has a job he doesn't want to lose. Because how will he live if he lost that job? So he came by that store every day just to look at guns, and that guy still wanted to sell him a gun. So one day he saw on the news that there's people like eating people out here. So he was like, you know what? It's my time to go to that store and get myself a gun. He goes to the store, looking at the guy. The guy gets annoyed again because why is he here again for a gun that he cannot get? So he decides to ask the guy, there's stuff on the news, hearing about people getting eaten and everything. The guy's like, yeah. He's like, I need something to protect myself. You should just forget about it and give me a gun, Well, forget it. And the guy was like, no, I can't give you a gun without a license. Get out of my store, whatever. So that's why he decided to wait in the store. And then finally, one of the guys in the store, moving sluggishly towards them, he was like, this is my chance to actually get like guns and ammo and stuff. So he picks up a bat to defend himself because he doesn't have a gun. And he was like, I could do this. I could. It's like, I can do it. I could get a gun. And so that's what happens. He because, if the guy gets eaten, he can get a gun. And yeah, so he got a gun. And then during when he found When he found Cat and everything, he learned how to be like mischievous. He learned how to on the road, not learn how to be mischievous. On the road,
Yeah.
he learned how to more modify weapons, any kind of weapon, stuff. He's very clever because he knows how to manipulate people. Aromantic, he would never fall in love with anybody ever. But he would play with people's heartstrings and stuff just to manipulate them. Needs nobody because doesn't need anybody to take care of. He doesn't want it. He doesn't need nobody to have his
So.
back to take care of him or anything like that. And he does look for secrets. And Moon has a big secret, and he knows that she has a secret that he doesn't know about, and that's why he's always around her. He can see when people have secrets and not telling the whole truth. And Moon does that a lot around him and around other people. And this is Eclipse. So Eclipse, Moon, Alexander, Alex, and Riley. Which, if we're doing whole names right now, but she likes to be called Riley. Now, to make this more proper, I'm gonna add Riley's two sides because it technically is her still. It's just her two other sides that I want to like do. So let's do Rose first. No, Rose is Riley's inner demon. Nothing against Riley, no. Just doesn't like to be likes to be used a lot. Which Riley never used her at all for anything ever. And Riley does not like that at all. Obviously. Cause she wants to be like out and about and used. So she is Riley's darker side of things. Just to give it that oomph, that whoospa. Gonna put the pink in her hair to represent Riley. Speaking of which, she is nothing like Riley. Doesn't have her compassion, doesn't have her sweetness. She is literally a demon, so anybody goes up to her and find any traits of Riley, you will find none. None at all. Like, Riley, she is literally like a completely different person. Reason why Riley never used her, because she could, like, literally kill everyone with just a flick of her finger. If she ever tried. So. The reason Riley would never
Plavar.
use her.
Ooh, Bunza.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
She's more like a, if I say it, it's gonna happen. If I don't say it, you'll be fine. And that's who she is. Yeah, you know Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. She's like that. Not overpowered like him or anything like that. She wouldn't just kill on a whim. Or kill to have fun. She just do it whenever she feels like someone's a threat to her or her host, quote unquote host, which is Riley. I'm trying to find like an outfit she would wear. Probably. Probably not actually. Um, I mean, um, I mean, um, I mean, I love the acting mod, not the acting thing, but you know what I mean. Um, I mean, I mean, hmm, I mean, let's say she would wear this. With bitch, you can't go wrong with it. She would wear this. Oh my gosh, she would wear this. But her hair would be completely back. Really? Hair would be completely like light pink. I'm just doing it to show off the thing. Her eyes are completely red. Oh, I should have made her a vampire because her eyes her you know how the eyes are red and then they have the black instead of it being white? Yeah, that's her eyes. But they're red for a demon. Anyway. Mm, that's her for real.
Ooh. Scaba.
Obviously.
Oh, Spone.
Actually, would I make her always mischievous? No, I don't need to make her No. And that's Rose. Riley's other demon side. Riley's demon side. And then we're gonna go with
Yisharao, huh? Yisharao.
let me see. Which is Riley's also. But more of her angelic side, I guess you can say. This will be a little tricky. I mean, guess. Her eyes are completely white. You know how Zeus' eyes are like completely white? Like you can't see. Like it just looks like the whole eyes are just white. Yeah, it's like that. Just pretend her eyes are white. You can't see it at all. Not her pupils, everything white. And we'll go to Riley's famous hair. I'll still make her have strikes a peak, but just know that her hair is completely right. I'm only doing it for Representative Riley. Her angelic side. Let me get her cute little freckles as well. She doesn't have a bunch, so they're mostly like. That's why I put them like that, because she doesn't have a lot of freckles. We love braces. Okay, anyways. And don't even get me started on what she wears, bro. I actually have schoolgirl outfits. I did not know that.
Huh.
Those are so cute! Oh my god, they're so cute. Why did I use these before? No one tells me anything. Actually, I downloaded it. I don't tell myself anything. They're so cute. I don't look. Anyway, whatever. Since I don't have goddess outfits, Olympus outfits, you're just gonna go with like something like that, like like how it's like white and gold with gold fringes, something like that. When they're like a goddess, just pretend it does, so it doesn't look like she's gonna get married. But yes, that's her god side, Riley. With her white, well, Lucy, but Riley in her form. These are actually so cute. That have kind of like highlights in her hair. Anyway, Lucy's more of a kinder, softer soul. Um, 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 more of the kinder, softer soul aside for me. Father said something else. Oh my god, my back is killing me. She is not romantic. She's not even a cat lover. Well, she loves animals, but like, I wouldn't say she's a cat lover. She's pure, obviously.
Oh, sloofa.
Soft.
Oh, exonoy
And
nubu.
also, as a goddess,
Yaba.
you know how goddesses are very beautiful
Oiba!
and
Ooh,
stunning.
ooh, ooh.
Yeah, she's that. And that's Riley's other side.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really just me, or does she look old? Why your eyes look like that? Why you look like you have eye bags? Hold on. Let me fix this. Let me give you some nice eyeliner. Here. It didn't work. Here. Um, I'm gonna put that on you. Probably most likely this. Here. Is it just me? Why does she look old? Like, she got eye bags. Riley, you don't look like that, do you? No. Maybe because of your eyeliner.
Ooh.
Maybe because of your makeup. Anyway, so this is Riley's two other sides.
Hmm.
In one body, which is crazy. But yeah, and that's everything you need to know about, like, every single one of my characters.